look, I know some of y'all done had some scares, some near accidents. I have an event, sometimes a game changer, but it's called an academy, where I have people stand up and talk about some things. And Torrin's been shot at. I've been shot at before. People tell me their craziest stories, and we laugh about it now, but it becomes comical, so it's kind of therapeutic for people, right? I'll probably do that in this game changer. So I'm not saying I'm the only one that's witnessed something or been through some stuff. I'm not taking anything lightly. Sometimes you just need a fresh what? Reminder and a new perspective. So let's find out why. What does he have in store? So yesterday I get on this conference call, and I was just getting interviewed. Okay, he was asking me all these questions, and I was just like in a zone because I was preparing for Game Changer, right? So I was like, okay, let me see if this material is any good. So this week I'm having all these issues, talking to myself like, why was I at this accident? Why October 6th? Like, what? Damn. But it's not burying me because I still got to work, right? All right. This is what God has in store for you if you pass the test. But what does he have in what? I get off that conference call. I forgot the exact same words you used on the call just now, but it definitely solidified my decision to create what I've created. I'll shoot you a video of it and send it to you in a few days. Thanks for always being you and giving me someone I can trust and look up to. You just don't understand how much you've helped me in the short time I've known you. But that conference call was just another what? Just another day. Just another day. Every day is just another day until it's not. See, it goes what? Both ways. Just from me speaking to this group, my phone blows up. Because I was vulnerable. I was wide open wonder. I was like, I just let it go. I'm like, I done had a crazy week, so you can't keep this stuff in. Does that make sense? I'm going to tell you guys, like I said on this call real quick, everybody need therapy. It ain't no shame in it. Let me tell you something. You have no idea what's burdening you. You don't even know. Because you've been dealing with it so long by yourself, you don't know that some of your childhood stuff is killing you. And your parents did the best they could, but some of that stuff was wrong. Some of that stuff was wrong. Does that make sense? Whoever raised you, I'm not the perfect parent. It's certain things I might be doing. Makai be watching. I don't mean to communicate certain things a certain way with actions or whatever, but they say it takes 3 generations to erase something. You can't change it in one. So what you can do is start cleaning up what may have been passed down to you now. You may not see it manifest to your grandchildren, but somebody got to break the what? The cycle. Everybody should get some therapy. And in our community, we just like therapy. Trust me, it's some stuff you dealing with. It's the reason you got a short temper. You didn't just wasn't born hot-headed. It's the reason your relationship with your children is a certain way. It's because your parenting skills that you may have picked up. It's a reason that you got to fix this now before your daughter gets to 8 years old. You got to figure out what's going on. A person, look, who would agree? And when it comes to business, I'm pretty decent. Okay, got 20 years of it, right? When it comes to MLM, I'm pretty decent, right? Imagine talking to somebody that decent in psychology. Imagine talking to, I'm just using me, don't take this the wrong way, a Brian Beane in psychology that can extract all that up out you, ask the right questions. My therapist drew a chart out that traced back to my grandfather. This is why you're like that, Brian, because he said certain things to your dad. You observe your dad and mom, and now you're doing this. And if you're not careful, Makai watching. Drew out the chart. I called Shana. I said, I got to get it together. I had nothing to do with a certain trait, but it was passed to the grandchild. I'm not telling you what to do. What I just want to make a public declaration. Talking to a counselor and therapist is perfectly fine. Clap for that. Make sure it's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it, man, because you got some traits that you don't need to have. Find you a good one. Some of y'all got, I got to pay out of pocket. Self-employed insurance sucks. But some of y'all, man, your insurance even cover it. Your job need to pay for you some counseling. Your wife can do it. Yes.
I get mine for free.
Yes. I'm telling you, man, it's so awesome. You just be like, man, I believe my therapist like, Doc, girl, you the truth. I love her, man. Every time I leave there, I'm like, are you kidding me? And look, I'm not bullshitting. I couldn't hold that. And I'm like a pretty rooted dude. Like, in other words, I'm telling you the eye-opening things I'm having, and I'm a pretty solid guy. Like, my stuff pretty together. You see what I'm saying? And I'm still in there like, man, Doc, I'll be in there Tuesday. Now we about to map out my game plan and my action plan? Oh, it's a wrap. I'm a good student. How do I fix this? Why do I think like that? Where I get that from? Brian. How many brothers you got? 2. How many sisters you got? 2. How many children your sister got? 3. How many you got? 2. You had a long leash growing up. Yeah. That's why you don't like nobody controlling you. Because you ain't never been controlled ever. You ask me more than 3 questions, I got a problem. I'm like, why am I like that? I caught the bus to Lenox at 13. So anybody coming to my life talking about what you... I haven't worked in 20 years. Do what? So you can't reel me in. You see what I'm saying? She traced all that. Brian, you don't work for nobody. You ain't worked since you was 19. How's somebody gonna tell you anything? How's somebody, you don't answer to nobody. I'm like, God dang. But I have to handle it a different way because of some traits my grandfather had that she brought up that I got from my dad. Therapy's good. That's all I'm telling you. Now, if I can sit here and tell you, the leader, that I have a therapist, don't you ever be embarrassed about talking to somebody about your issues. Because what it's going to do, it's going to free you up and you're going to soar. I'm telling you, man, you're going to soar. You're going to be like, oh, man, this shackles ain't holding me no more. Every day starts off what? Conclusion. Another message come in after this call. Yeah, it is. I'm glad all is well, and I wish I could make it to your what? Event. I'm just telling you, this is fresh off the press. Nothing I bring y'all is ever fake. I know it's going to be super dope. That's the new term, everybody. All right. I love that call. I have crazy faith that I am going to be one of the 100 accredited what? Investors with you. She's claiming it. You have a very inspiring testimony, and I hope you know how many lives you've changed by just being what? Yourself. That's all I am. I hope you can feel that. Like, I don't get up here and get no song and dance and everything perfect. For what? For you to find out it's not? Which you will? Because everybody's human. Write this down, man. Allow people to be human. You got to allow people to be human. Allow people to be human. It's okay. I don't have a degree in psychology. I got a degree in people. By just being yourself and choosing to share it. A lot of the stuff you said was confirmation for me and my legacy. And I know everything I've experienced is a blessing. So you really just changed the game for me for real. Thank you, B. Every day is a normal, ordinary what? Day. But what does he have in store for you that day? Last one. Mr. Beane, I just want to let you know that last night's live feed was life-changing. You flipped the script on us and made it even more captivating. It was such a holistic approach and such a holistic approach and powerful. Oh, and a powerful I care statement as a leader. Y'all get it? Yeah. All right. The power to create can simply come from creating space off the chain. That's something I teach. Be encouraged as you encourage others. Often the encourager needs to be encouraged as well. Yes. Am I right? Yes. I told her, thank you so much for the kind words. Makes it all worth what? Wow. See, you got to figure out what he got in store for you, though. You got to figure that out. You got to figure out what the pain is about. You got to figure out what you're supposed to be overcoming. You got to figure out what the lesson is in all these experiences. And you got to have fun doing it. You can't complain during the journey. Does that make sense? You can't be bitter during the journey. The accident happened. I saw it. I can't get it out of my head, but I got to figure out why our worlds met that day. It's kind of like the movie Seven. I think it was called Seven. Not Seven. There's a movie where Crash. All these people that day, it was a reason that y'all need to see Crash. If you haven't seen Crash, it's an older movie, but my man in it that everybody liked, what's his name, young guy? Terrence Howard's in it, but no, the other guy that's now on Power. Oda. Yeah, go get it, Crash. Lorenz Tate, not Oda. That's Lorenz Tate. Yeah. He said Oda. Go see Crash, man. I mean, not go see it, get it. It's a great movie. So watch this. What does who have in store? He, capital H, what? E. What does he have in store? You got to figure it out. But you got to stay in the game long enough. You got to what? Stay in the game long enough to figure out what the man upstairs has in store. I've been speaking since the first grade. So my path, and I'm just giving you my belief system. I'm not going to put it on you. But I believe in will, like I believe in destiny, but I also believe in choice. I believe there's a hybrid. I believe God gives you free will to make decisions. Your path is laid out. I'm not preaching. I'm just giving you, I believe your path is laid out when you was destined, you was born. But along that path, if you're in his image, you can decide if you listen to him. So it was written that I do this. That's why I'm so open about it, because I can't give you half of the blessing. It's either all or nothing. And some of you guys, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You get money out the way right now in our organization so that you can really get on with your mission and purpose. This is just a vehicle so you won't have debt on your ankle, so you won't have taxes buried in taxes, so you have investments working for you, so you can be free. That's all this weekend is about.